Set to go. Stand well, gates open away. Little Wonder begins pretty well with Bow Factor and New Roman are pushing out early. Diamonds and Stones begins well. Astern Magic, Hallowed Grounds handy, and Cyclonite has the inside running. So taking stock at the 1,000, and Little Wonder's going to look for the lead and get it. Shows the way a length in front. New Roman pushing on out deep. Bow Factor's right there. Astern Magic handy settling down. Cyclonite just tucks in now. Hallowed Grounds not travelling all that generously for the rider. It's getting back through the field. Soul Spirit deep. Diamonds and Stones second last. So off the back, and Little Wonder makes play. Runs to the 600 metres clear. Astern Magic in second spot has its back, and then we've got Bow Factor who's in the centre. New Roman's done plenty of work now and just looks to struggle a bit. Cyclonite's running into it before the turn. A gap then Soul Spirit. Well back Hallowed Ground, and the last one straightening for the run in will be Diamonds and Stones. So inside the three now they head for. In fact, Dummy Spit's right out the back. Missed him in the run on, but he's tailed right out. So straightening up to the 200 metre mark, and Little Wonder put a couple of lengths on this field quickly. Cyclonite, Astern Magic, Soul Spirit are all trying to put in, but Little Wonder just keeps going at the 100. It's led from Go to O, Cyclonite, Astern Magic, Soul Spirit late, but Little Wonder gets into score, wins it by 2.5, a good win. Beats Soul Spirit, I'd say, just in front of Cyclonite, close up Astern Magic, and back in behind those then you would have Bow Factor, Hallowed Ground well back in the field, a long way back Diamonds and Stones, back second last New Roman, and Dummy Spit the last one home, but just paid a hold of tickets, didn't see what happened at the start, but it was a long last tailed ride out throughout. Stand by for interim numbers here. Little Wonder, Chris Nash, and Mark Pegas getting home here in race number 2 on the card. Just was able to find the lead, just kept rolling along, seems to do its best work when it's doing that. And then set sail for the judge and has come away to score quite well. They were lining up to have a go at it. Cyclonite, Astern Magic, Soul Spirit, but they just couldn't get into that margin. And it's one with a little bit in hand really towards the end. Not sure what happened to Dummy Spit, but it's finished a long last, just pay to hold your ticket just for the time being. But 2 starts back, 1 well, and then was down the track behind Pharaoh Magic in a bit of a pressured affair. Comes back this afternoon and gets it done in 1:08.44. Interim's coming through. 11 to win, a Little Wonder, Mark Pegas, trained by Chris Nash. Second goes to 8, Soul Spirit, Jade Hampson, for Phil Cole. And we just stand by for third. It's Cyclonite Prominent. Cyclonite was prominent. It'll get that there too, the 10. So 11, 8, 10 in 1:08.44, 35.47 the last 600 metres, last 4 in 24.46. And we just stand by for that last 200 to come through, 12 seconds flat. Now fourth goes to 4, that's Astern Magic running okay. 11, 8, 10, 4, 1:08.44, 3.5, a half a neck the win. But the winner's about to return. Number 11, Little Wonder, a 4-year-old bay mare. Tornado, Little Cashy. She was a little ripper, Little Cashy. Similar connections race did. Owned by Justin Coleman, the GNC Pastoral Company Syndicate, managed by Viv Oldfield. The High Viz Racing, managed by Justin Coleman. A.E. Burgess, Mrs. N. Burgess, S. Dugan. Mrs. A. Dugan, Jade Kalinowski in the ownership there with Mrs. C. Kalinowski. Mrs. S.F. Burling. Andrea Corley, J.W. James Harriman there with Mrs. J. Digman and Shane Digman, trained by Chris Nash, who continues pretty good season, the great man, and ridden by Mark Pegas, who's back in the winning circle here at Fanny Bay this afternoon. Second goes to 8, Soul Spirit, 5-year-old brown mare, Doomsday Break Every Rule for Phil Cole, Jade Hampson, and third went to 10. And that was Cyclonite, ran a good race at a bit of odds there too. An 8-year-old bay gelding charge forward, Fly Away, Yanni Schlucksman for trainer Kim Healy. It's about the tail of the tape, folks. 4th to 4, 5th to 9. We stand by for correct weight.